So my new grid time micro inverter came off Amazon. It's 120 watts, cost me around £54. And I originally bought this because I had one, which I showed you on the last video. I've had this a number of years. I thought this had broken, but it was just me being silly, because as you can see, it's actually working now. And what I'd done is I'd connected, I'd put too much load in the voltage in this. It's only rated between 22 and 55 volts, I think, and I was putting about 70 in there. So it's an incredible fact that the thing is still working. But anyway, it is, and so that's functioning. So I've got two at the moment. I've got this one here that is running a 100 watt panel, and this at the moment is running off two 100 watt panels. However, as you can see, there's two lots of wires going in here. This one is defunct at the moment. It's only this one that's providing the power from the solar panel. But I've purchased a new panel, which is a 250 watt solar panel. It's quite a humongous beast, actually. It's about nearly 2 meters tall. A metre wide. So that is going to go out in the garden at some point. I'm yet to find a location for it, we can put it up properly, and it's going to be connected to this one, and I'll disconnect that one then. I was going to connect the 250 watt panel with the 200 watt ones outside. However, I've got them in series at the moment, and if I did that, I think the ampage would just burn through these wires, so I'd have to upgrade the wires. It's only 13 amp cable. The only alternative is to run them in parallel, but then the voltage would be too high for this to function, so a bit of a dilemma at the moment. So I may just leave this to run off the 200 watt panels, that to run off 100 watt panels. There's three 100 watt panels outside, and then this 250 watts, which hopefully should give me about 170 watts realistically in the ideal world. I'm probably going to buy another grid tie converter for that and have that added here. As you can see, I've just added another board and tidied it up a little bit for the lithium phosphate battery up there. Still a lot of work to go. I need to add some isolator switches in here for this, because it's just hardwired in at the moment. It's just on a test. Yeah, and things are looking good. The system is slowly growing.